Pakistan's Chief Election Commissioner, Sikandar Sultan Raja, has responded to President Arif Alvi's request for a meeting to set a date for general elections, expressing that such a meeting would be of limited importance due to recent changes in election law. He highlighted the amendments to Section 57 of the Elections Act, empowering the Commission to announce election dates. He clarified that the Commission's authority to set dates for elections is exclusive when the Assembly is dissolved, through the Prime Minister's advice or due to time's passage. The Chief Election Commissioner emphasized the significance of constituency delimitation after the digital census and the ECP's serious commitment to holding general elections. Despite this stance, the Chief Election Commissioner conveyed respect for the office of the President and the invitation, but concluded that the participation in the meeting would hold little significance. The US dollar reached a new record high against the Pakistani rupee, surpassing 300 rupees in the interbank market and closing at 300.2 rupees. In the open market, the dollar was being traded at 314 rupees. Analysts are urging the government to devise a solid strategy to control the black market as the dollar's ascent continues. The increasing demand for dollars is pushing prices beyond the IMF's set limit, and the government's promise to keep the rate difference within 1.25% is not being met, with the current gap being about 5%. Currency dealers argue that the open market's rise contradicts the notion that it reflects interbank market prices. Meanwhile, the Pakistan Stock Exchange's benchmark KSE 100 index gained over 300 points, with the index reaching 47,750.76 points at the session's end. It was up 332.13 points or 0.7% from yesterday's close of 47,418.63 points. A high-level flood with around 136,000 cusecs of water is passing through Sulemanki headworks on the river Sutlej in Punjab's Okara district, exceeding the normal flood level of 50,000 cusecs. The National Disaster Management Authority issued a warning for medium to high flood in the river Ravi due to water release from India. The Provincial Disaster Management Authority highlighted ongoing monsoon rains until 27th of August and potential flood risks in upper river regions. PDMA reported flooding in various areas including Ganda Singh and Islam headworks and emphasized public awareness efforts through media and the mosques. The PDMA Director General called for caution, suggesting a ban on river bathing. Rising water levels are expected in Sutlej River due to upper catchment area rains. Rescue operations have been underway with a significant number of evacuations and casualties due to the floods. The developing Bloc BRICS has agreed to admit Saudi Arabia, Iran, Ethiopia, Egypt, Argentina and the United Arab Emirates as new members in a move aimed at growing the clout of the bloc as it pushes to rebalance the prevailing world order. The 6 countries will formally become members on 1st January 2024. The debate over expanding the developing bloc, comprising Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa, has topped the agenda at the 3-day summit in Johannesburg ending today. Speaking on the occasion, South African President Cyril Ramaphosa said that BRICS has embarked on a new chapter in its effort to build a world that is fair, just, inclusive and prosperous. He added that there is consensus on the first phase of this expansion process while other phases will follow, leaving the door open to the possibility of admitting other countries in future. This expansion could pave the way for dozens more countries to seek admission to the grouping, which has pledged to address their grievances over a world order many feel is rigged against them. Ukraine Defense Ministry says that its Navy and military intelligence has carried out a special operation overnight in which units landed on Russian-occupied Crimea. A brief and dark video footage posted alongside the statement by the Defense Ministry showed a small motorboat moving through water at night near a coastline. The statement claimed that special units on watercraft landed on the shore in the area of Olenivka and Mayak settlements and that all goals have been achieved with casualties inflicted on the enemy. The operation amounts to a rare demonstration that Ukrainian forces are able to stage ground operations in Crimea, which Russia seized and annexed in 2014.